Hey everybody, this is Coach Hammock coming to you from beautiful Georgetown, Texas. Hope you're having a great evening on this beautiful Thursday. Golly, it's pretty outside. Hopefully you're out there at something other than practice. Just go out and enjoy it. All right, guys? Take some time for you. All right, lesson 2-2, solving one-step equations. Here we go. Going through here. Guys, here's the whole deal about solving one-step equations. If you do something to one side of the equation, you have to do it to the other. So right here, if I have h minus 12, I've got to do the opposite. I've got to add 12. I can do anything to an equation as long as I do it to both sides of the equation. Bring down the h equals negative 27 plus 12 would be negative 15. I'll tell you this now, guys. You are not done with a problem until you go back and check the work. Put it in there. Okay? You don't have permission to miss a problem on here. Negative 15 minus 12 is negative 27. That checks. Okay? Right here, something minus 24 equals 16. Well, multiple choice, I can just put them in there and check it, or I can add 24 to both sides. Okay? And I get 40 right there. 40 minus 24 equals 16. Yep, it does every time. All right, subtraction property, skip that. Here we go. C plus 102 equals 36. Well, again, C minus 102, 102. All I got to do is do the opposite. I want to get my variable alone and positive. Remember that. C needs to be alone and positive. Right here, 102 minus 36. So, got to borrow, let's see, 6, 10, 9, what is that, 66? A negative 66 right there. All right, put that in. Put that number right there, bring it back up and put it into C. Check it, and it works. All right. I'm going to skip that. You can do that one if you want, but here we go. This is what I want to talk about. All right. When we work with fractions, we've got to make this a mix or an improper fraction. So 8 times 1 is 8, 9, 10, 11. So negative 11 over 8. K equals 2/3. Coach Hammock, why did you put the negative sign up on the top? Well, it really doesn't matter. You could put it on the top, you could put it on the bottom. It doesn't matter. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by this fraction flipped. 8 over negative 11. And yes, you got to bring the sign with it. And if I do it to one side of the equation, I got to do it to the other. 8 over negative 11. All right. 8 and 8 cancel out. By cancel out, I mean it reduces to 1. Negative 11 over negative 11 reduces to 1. I'm left with K equals, right here, 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times negative 11 is negative 33. If I have one negative sign in a fraction, it's a negative number. So I could go negative 16 over 33. Right like that, guys. Okay? All right. Now, how do I check this? Well, I'm going to take this number and put it in for K. All right. Now, on your calculator, you should know how to put in a mixed number of negative 1 and 3/8 in parentheses. And then you could put parentheses negative 16 over 33. And we would be able to just press enter and we should get 0.666666, and the last one would be a 7 because that's 2/3 as a decimal. Okay, right here. Look at what is with the variable. Negative 15b. Remember, things touch, they multiply right there. So we're going to divide by negative 15. Divide by negative 15. Automatically, you're saying, okay, my answer is positive. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. How many 15s are in 75? Well, I know there's 2 in 30, so that means there's 4 in 60 and 5 in 75. Okay? Again, I've got to take that, put it back in, check my work. Negative 75 equals negative 15 times 5. And that's checks. All right. Right here, same thing as before. Now, look, you've got to do both of these as a mixed number. So 12, 13 ends up being, that's a 12, Coach Hammock. That's not a 13. 13/3 m equals 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 over 7. Now, on this side over here, I'm going to multiply by the inverse, 3 over 13. And over here, I'm going to multiply 3 over 13. All right, so figure this out here. 8 times 3 is 24. 2. I got 111 over 91. So how many 91s are there in 114? Well, there's 1. Okay, so it's going to be a 1 and something. Well, 114 minus 91 is 23. 1 and 23 over 91. Now, can I reduce this? No, because one of these numbers is a prime number, maybe both. But I know for a fact 23 is a prime number. So my answer's got to be 1 and 23 over 91. Okay? All right, so that's all I wanted to go over with you. We'll work some other problems in class. Believe me, we're going to work some problems. Lots of practice on this. We're going to get good at equations, all right? Okay, guys, appreciate you watching the video. I'll tell you what, we're going to have our first bonus on the video. Let's see, what should the bonus word be? Oh, I'm looking at my desk right here and I see a Bluebell truck sticker. So I'm going to say, what's the bonus word at the end of the video? And it's right there. All right, guys, hope you have a good evening. Bye.